guys, this is Captainheel, and this is the first ever Captainheel interview. I'm here with my main man, Yuca. How are you? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing good, and you're doing better because you couldn't pick a better person to start this that with Yuca.
You know how many times I had to call you to reach you?
I know, but you know what? I'm a busy man. I got a lot of things going on. I got a few events that are coming up this weekend. You know, it's a lot, but we're here. Let's do this.
Yeah, so you have an event this week. Tell me about it.
Well, I got actually, for the fans, I actually got two events this weekend. Saturday, I am going to be in Pride of Wrestling.
Okay.
And Sunday, right here in Orlando, IWA, Florida.
IWA, Florida. And where can they get their tickets?
They can get the tickets online. Go to iwaflorida.com and check for tickets there. There's a link over there that you can go to. But, you know, this Sunday is going to be amazing. I can't say exactly, but all I'm saying is go buy tickets.
Yeah, you better get your tickets. Or si no, ya tú sabes, Yuca te manda.
That's right.
So, we're here on the Captainheel. This is the first ever interview here with Yuca. So, how did you get into professional wrestling? How did that happen?
Well, to be honest, I watched professional wrestling all my life since I was a little kid. My brother used to take me to the shows, everything like that. I was actually born and raised in Puerto Rico, so we used to go over there to all the shows. And then a few years back, a good friend of mine called the Big Boss called me up and told me, you know what, I need a bodyguard. So that's what I started. I started in Kissimmee in a company called NGCW.
Okay.
Then from that, then IWA Florida hired me to be with them on their events, specifically with certain people. And I was their bodyguard, but unfortunately those people are no longer around. So
They don't matter.
They don't matter anymore.
They don't matter anymore.
Doesn't matter anymore. There's rumors, there's people coming back.
There's always people talking, you know.
I don't give a crap. They don't matter anymore. And Yuca became then the man in charge.
The boss, the man in charge.
That's right. There's El Jefe, but I'm El Jefe's right hand man.
There you go.
And whatever El Jefe says, we do. So whatever I say, the wrestlers gotta do.
So who would you say, past or present, just motivated you? Maybe a particular manager, wrestler when you were growing up and watching wrestling?
Definitely growing up, there were two people that are legends. That I am glad that now I can tell people that they are actually my personal friends. One of them is Su Majestad el Profe, and the other one is Chiqui Star. They are legends in Puerto Rico. They are still, to this day, they are still active in the wrestling world in Puerto Rico and here in the United States too.
So, obviously being on the road shows, you have different dates going on. How is life on the road?
Wow, it depends on the show. Every event is different. Even though that everything is wrestling, the road is not easy sometimes. Sometimes it's great because I live in Orlando. So IWA is going to be in Orlando. I am great with that. But we go to IWA Puerto Rico, so we had to travel monthly for 6 months to go to Puerto Rico to do events there with Savio Vega. I hate the guy, but still, he was
some
there.
Beef there.
Yeah, he was there. and Miguel Perez and all the other guys over there, and it's a great experience. Sometimes events that are not close by, and we have to drive,
Yeah.
and it's a long drive. And most of us, let's be honest, we do this and we have our jobs, also that we have to take care of. So sometimes on the weekend we drive 4 or 5 hours, do an event, get back in the car, and drive the 5 hours back.
Yeah.
So we can get up in the morning and go to another job, another event, anything like that. Coming up, we have a few events all together, so we will have to be here in Florida, get out of the event, go straight to the airport, jump on the plane, go to Puerto Rico to do an event. When the event is over, then the wee hours in the morning, take another plane to come back to Florida, to go to sleep, whatever, how many hours we can do, to go to work the next day.
So
it's just tough.
So in your opinion, what do you prefer? Do you like flying better? Do you like driving? Sometimes you got to do both, you know?
Yeah, I gotta do both, but the good thing with flying is that I don't have to do nothing. I can go to sleep on the plane.
And you're first class though, right? You're first
No,
class.
definitely.
Nothing but the best.
If it's not first class, I'm not going.
He's not going. So
Yeah,
you heard it here.
that's-
First class, the best.
First class is the best. I'm not going for nobody else on coach. No, but it's a really good experience, and everything that we're doing is great. A few years back, I joined Controversial Inc. So I am the fourth member of Controversial Inc. And we have traveled to many places together. And the last one was we did a few shows in Colombia.
Oh wow.
So we actually flew to South America and to open Howard in Colombia, and it was a great experience. The fans over there are amazing. Saludo para Colombia.
To Colombia.
We want to go back. We can't wait. There's already a hint that we may go back in May.
Ah, okay.
So, but flying is way better definitely than driving, because I gotta do the driving.
So in your current group, Controversial Inc., where do you see that you guys are at now? Where do you guys want to go?
Well, right now, we are talking about many different things because Carlos Controversia had an epiphany, and he wants to do things right. So we are kind of like on the talks of what we are going to do next as a group, and he's the leader. So we have to thank him for everything that he's been doing, for everything that he has done, for recruiting me in IWA, for recruiting me in Controversial Inc. So he's the man in charge, and he said, you know what, let's do things right from now on Controversial Inc. So that's the direction we're going.
Okay. So let's talk about Yuca. Where did you come up with the name?
Well, the name Yuca is something personal. I can't get into the specific details of what it is. Most people that are from Puerto Rico understand por qué Yuca te manda, but for other people, then get your Puerto Rican friend and ask them what the heck is going on.
Right. So your persona, your the way you do things when you walk to the ring, you're walking with the group. How did you manage to do those things? Was it something that you picked up easily, that you learned along the way?
The good thing about being in wrestling is I can be myself. When I got recruited to do what I do, they didn't recruited me because I was such a nice guy over there, and now I have to do this way, that way. No, I've been a pain in the butt my whole life. And when they saw that I get things done and I'm the brains of the operation, then they said, you know what, that guy, that's what we want. and I will say it here and I will say it everywhere. What is best from a person is that that person is the same outside and inside of the ring. So what you see here is not a freaking gimmick, is not anything like that. This is me 24/7. So people don't like it, people might not like me. There's a bunch of people that hate me. I don't give a crap. But anyway, whoever likes me, whoever don't likes me, this is what they get.
Yeah, probably the same way driving, right? If they don't get out of your way, you make them.
They better get out of the way, and everybody knows my car, so they better get out of the damn way.
So, what are your biggest either three? Let's start with three pet peeves in wrestling.
Three pet peeves. Be true to whatever it is that you're doing. I think that's very important because people gotta see that that is you. It's exactly the same thing I was saying. If you're gonna be this person here and there's gonna be a different person out there, then that's not gonna work out. The second thing, just be there, help whoever is helping you, because wrestling is a good business.
Yeah.
For independent wrestling, it's not as good as it used to be when I was growing up. Let's be honest. But I am loyal to the people that hire me and tell me, let's come to my company. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Because at the end of the day, those are the people that are putting my name out there. So I help them the same way they help me. And just with my presence is a big help. And third, I will say, you know what? Know what you're doing out there. Incidents happen, accidents happen, everybody knows that. We are trained professionals. This is not something that we just decided one day to be jumping around in a ring. We actually get classes. We actually get training. Of course, my training was a little different. I am not a full-time wrestler. I'm a manager, but even though as a manager, I had to go to school. I had to train with people. I was lucky enough that I met El Profe and Chiqui Star, the two biggest heels in the history of Puerto Rico, and they actually took me under their wing, and they actually give me advice, teach me and tell me how to be the best manager I can be. And that's how I became the best manager in the United States.
So, where do you see professional wrestling as? Is it better now? Was it better back then? Is wrestling where it needs to be? Where do you see wrestling right now?
Wrestling is the reason it was better before is because there were less options, and giving people less options means that people are going to be loyal to this company or that company and go more. There's a lot of competition right now. There's too many companies in different places, and the problem with that is that this bunch of people are going to this one, this bunch of people are going this way, and you're starting to split the fans instead of just getting together. Like some people do that here in Florida actually. This event is going to be this day, then I'm going to throw my event on a different day. Sure. And that helps the fans actually enjoy different brands. But what hurts the business right now is there's too many options. And not a lot of people are actually attending the events because they are going to this one instead of that one, or going to that one, or to that one, and then by the time you see how many events are in 1 month, then the attendance is gonna go down because too many options.
So what would your advice be for an upcoming, wrestler, maybe manager, referee, maybe they want to do something backstage or maybe on screen? What would your advice be?
Definitely. If it is a wrestler that is starting, there's really good schools around. Choose the best one. I'm not gonna promote nobody here, but Google it and choose the best one you think, and go to that school. Get everything here is like it's a job.
Right.
You get a resume, you get your videos done, you get your professional pictures done, so you can promote, so you can show your product. I am the product. I gotta show my product to companies. I gotta show my product to the actual owners and sell myself. When they see what I do, they like it, they invite us here. Other people see what we're doing on the internet, YouTube, on TV, because we are in Tele Once in Puerto Rico. So they see what we're doing on TV or whatever, and then we get phone calls, hey, we would like for you to come to our company, to our event. And that's the product right here.
So where can people find you online?
Online, you can go to my Facebook account, Jorge Yuca Olivo. On Instagram, Jorge Olivo on Instagram. And from there you can find threads, anything else. You can go to iwaflorida.com. That one is the main one that you're gonna see everything that we have been doing, and of course, and just check the promotions around your area. But Facebook for me and Instagram are the best ones because I post everything I do there.
And you're the first ever guest on Captainheel. This is gonna be on Facebook.
Well,
You're gonna see him on Instagram. You're gonna see him on YouTube. You're gonna see him all over. Yuca.
thank you, and it's your honor to have me here. And you guys, don't forget, this weekend, go see Rhino Wrestling and IWA Florida en Orlando. ¿Sabe por qué? Porque Yuca te manda.
Get your tickets.